This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. True love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line.
He's
Good
heating up.
versus evil, God in his prime, always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine. Wifey is fine, I'm doing fine. Glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever
He's
you
heating
headed,
up.
you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last on a check, you are all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Bad like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang.
What's your name, fat body?
Gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
West Coast with the gang, 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 gang.
Eat shit, Derek.
You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
How to be a better ally to fat people.
Listen to a fat person for once in your life.
How dare you?
Been privileged.
I'm a fat.
Fat oppression.
Come on.
Shaming fat people on a daily basis, threatening us with diabetes.
Pizza is a vegetable.
A lot of white allies and accomplices ask.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The little rascal has spirit.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 21 hundo and 43 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on? Beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and your hoes. It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you.
Fucking Catalina.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine.
All right, what's going on, fam-wise? How we doing, slam-wise? What's going on, beaches? What's up, booshes? What's up, swole fam? Let's get this beard in focus. It's never quite in focus when I do it before the show because I'm not really sitting in this position. I'm standing, so then I get reassessed and readjusted, and the lens is like, we cannot encompass all that beard in glorious HD as it should be until we are live streaming. So you get that beautiful... Can you feel it? Can you hear it? That's the beard in the microphone. That's the beard in the microphone. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to 2143. Happy Swole Slut Saturday. Let's get another round of applause for the Swole fam. The Swole fam turning out huge on a Saturday night. Obviously, we talked about it 2 days ago because I was out of town briefly for a wedding. So today was destined to be an evening cast. And we got a couple announcements. We got a new addition to the Swole fam, which is fucking super sweet. We kind of talked about it briefly in the Telegram chat. But yes, we'll talk about in a little bit. You'll see a lot more of that in the near future. But fam, we are going to jump right into today's episode. We got Mama Swolio behind that door right there cooking up a delicious feast because we haven't really eaten all day. And I'm fucking hungry as shit. So we are going to talk about why we haven't eaten all day and what the big news is. And we are going to go over some amazing Swole fam posts, some amazing questions, and we're going to go over to some shit posts because we got some shit. We got to go deep today. We're going to go extra deep. So hit that like button. Make sure you share the live stream. And of course, it's available everywhere. TheDailySwole.com for all the links. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, leave us a review. And of course, SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam and get access to all the amazing content. Before we get into today's episode, I want to remind all of you that we have an accountability meeting coming up on Monday, March 21st. For fuck's sake, really? My tongue just doesn't want to talk today. Monday, March 21st. At 12 noon Eastern time. Now, we are fresh off a roundtable yesterday. So yesterday's episode, if you are wondering where that is or where that was, it was private. It was our roundtable call yesterday at 12 noon. And that's available inside Swole TV for members. And let me tell you, what a fucking fire roundtable. It was amazing. So if you didn't catch it, make sure you go and you listen to that roundtable. It's available for members inside Swole TV. It was great. It was awesome. So yesterday's episode was private. Catch it on the replay inside Swolenormous X if you haven't already, fam. And of course, Monday will be a live call as well for our accountability meeting. It's going to be awesome. Let's get into today's episode. Let us summon the Falcon. What's going on? Terry, Cerny, Annika, Maxwell. What's up, Elijah? Marissa, Kaylin, Jarella. Oh my God. Who else we got here? We got Alyssa. We got Brittany. We got Nicole. Jennifer's here. Brian, Tapritty. What up? Nicole. If I said that again, Peaceful Bandit. Oh my God. Matthew, we are all ready to go. Let's summon the Falcon and have an amazing fucking man cast. A Falcon. Let's fucking go.
USA, greatest country in the world.
That's a beautiful fucking card. And I'm telling you, that picture does not do it justice. It does not do it justice. That is a beautiful Swole Slut card. It is glorious. Go and check you out some. Hashtag Swole Slut in the comments down below. Now, you might not want to put in Swole Slut. You might not want to type in Swole Slut because you might get banned depending on what, depending on what platform you're on. But make sure that you are dropping at least hashtag SSS in the comments, because then we're getting some Swole Slut Saturday. So hashtag SSS is definitely appropriate. Go and drop that in the comments down below for a chance to win today's man card. We're calling it a man card now. Swole card, man card. It is what it is. All right, fam. Let's get into today's episode. Let's spit on it. Let's moisturize. Let's get into that tip, shall we? Here we go. Drum roll. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Today, so let's say yesterday we're at a wedding, and today we were driving home because we were at an Airbnb and we were checking out. And on the way back, we've been talking about it inside the Swole fam. Mama Swole and I were like, let's make a quick stop on the way home. And we actually looked online and we happened to see something that we liked. And we decided to go and pick it up. And I do got a picture here. I wasn't planning on showing a picture, but I want to introduce a new member to the Swole fam. I want to introduce a new member to the Swole fam. Very exciting. Very exciting time. So let's take a little look-see at our brand new. That is Rufus Reeves, and that's our little tainty boy. And that's my tainty boy. He's not a tainty magooch, but that's our new tainty boy. So he is an absolute monster. We just picked him up today, and he's 3 months old, and he's the newest member to the Swole fam, and he's going to be protecting the keep and making some sick fucking gains. So this is, he's enormous. Like, he's huge. He's like 20 something, like 20 pounds already. He's 3 months old, huge paws. He is half, what is it? I just forgot what it was. A black mouth cur and half Great Pyrenees. So his father, they said, was 120 pounds. So he is going to be a fucking beast. And that's what we want. We want a beast. We want a beast. So that's one picture, and here's the other one laying by the hyperextension. And of course, we get him from the shelter, and he's got a little scratch on his nose, which is just like a little scrape. I think one of the other dogs had a collar on, or like one of those cones, and must have scraped his nose a little bit. But his paws are enormous, and of course, he's got the America flag. He's got the America flag for the little collar there. Yeah. But of course, we go to pick him up, and he's a puppy, but he was like skinny, like, more skinny around the ribs and stuff like that. So he literally smashed so much beef today. So I am going to be busking on the side of the road to make enough money to pay for this guy's beef, because he's only eating real food, but he loved it. His first taste of beef, and I will tell you, he looked at me like, bro, what in the fuck was that? What in the hell did you just feed me? So they give you a little bag of, dry food. And they're like, oh, if you're moving him to a different food, just transition him. So I gave him like half and half, and he lost his mind. He had some liver, some bone marrow, and he had grass-fed beef. And he looked at me, those eyes, they were just like a shark's eyes.
You know the thing about a shark, he's
hungry for that beef.
Lifeless eyes. Black eyes, like a doll's eye.
All right, so that's what was going on today. That was going on today. And yeah, he's just really calm, really chill, hasn't barked, hasn't made any noise, gets along with Papa Swolio really well. So super awesome. So I'll take some videos, of course, and you'll hear more from him. And of course, we'll take some videos in the Telegram chat, and you will have a lot more of Tainty Boy in the upcoming streams, and of course the content. So good boy, and very excited. We've been wanting one for a long time, wanting a big dog for a while, and Papa Swolio's great and they get along fine, but that's what happened today. So that's why the show was even a little bit later, and we didn't plan on doing it. So we left, we checked out by 10 o'clock, we made coffee, had a little liver and stuff, and then we pieced out of the Airbnb, and then just on the way home, I was like, yeah, let's go and see what they have. And I looked up online, and they had one like, ooh, that's a cute dog. So we went there, checked him out, took him around, loved him, adopted him, bing, bang, boom. So, all right, let's move into today's episode. Yeah, super cool. Look, come on. Whenever we have a new member to the Swole fam, we gotta represent. Now, just a proud father. All right, so we talked about the accountability meeting coming up on Monday, and that being said, let's talk about the other members of the Swole fam.
What's in the box?
Let's talk about the other members of Swole fam, shall we? Fuck yeah.
He's heating up.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. So excited. So excited. So excited. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Nicole says, as someone who just went through it, if he's not fixed yet, be very cautious. And too much protein, bladder stones happen because of the hormones. That emergency surgery wasn't fun. No, he's already fixed. I mean, when you adopt him, they already take care of all the stuff. So he's pretty much had everything. He just has to get his stitches out like in the next few days. And in like a week or two, he has to get the rest of his shots. But thanks for looking out. I'll keep an eye on that for sure. Absolutely for sure. Brandy, early morning leg day, now eating, then back to work. Had a nice, that just shifted my window. Had a nice back day yesterday. It wasn't planned, but I got off work early and my hubby wanted to lift with me. So we knocked it out. Brandy.
Yow.
Say hello to your husband for me and tell him that he's a good man. He's a good man. Making some gains with your man. Nothing like it. Good for you two. Post here from Daniel. Hey fam, I feel like I've been a crybaby lately, but man, I hate getting back into the gym after an involuntary break. Just finished a leg workout and it was so fucking hard. I was almost at a point where I thought about giving up. I felt out of breath, weak, prone to injury, nauseous, like every bad feeling there is. Sorry to be so negative, but damn, I really struggled hard, but pushed through and got it done. However, after that, I felt an endorphin kick and I started laughing without a cause. Really proud of myself for pushing through and not giving up. Small steps from here, hoping to be back in full effect soon. P.S. Missed the accountability meeting yesterday, but listened to it today and it was fire as usual. Awesome, Daniel. I think you may be referring to the round table, but glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, the reason why we always encourage members of the Swole fam to post and to share their posts, even if they feel like they're struggling or they don't have anything to add. You're not being negative, Daniel. We all go through that. I mean, I have negative thoughts. Anyone who's anyone, if you're a human being, you have negative thoughts. The question is, what do you react? Are you reacting to those thoughts? Are you embellishing those thoughts? What are you doing as a result of that? How are you managing that? But the fact that you got it done, you did it anyway. And of course you felt amazing because one, you feel amazing because you got a great workout in or you did a workout, but you also feel amazing because you conquered that inner bitch, right? That's what David Goggins always says, that my inner bitch. It's true. That inner voice in your head, for real. Everyone has one. Everyone has that voice that's telling them, oh, you could take it easy, take a day off, just relax. That's that kind of, right? Your conscience, right? You have the devil and the angel on each shoulder. That's literally what it is. And you have to tell yourself to stop being a fucking pussy and go and do it. And that's fantastic. So good for you, Daniel. Good for you, Daniel. And that doesn't mean, of course, that you're training intensely every day. It just means that you are executing. You maybe today's a day for yoga. And it doesn't mean that you're lifting, you have to squat a PR. It just means that you need to go and take care of yourself physically. So good for you. Yeah, he just got over COVID too. So seriously, Daniel, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Just keep on moving forward. Anytime you have the flu or COVID or something that really is systemic like that, you're going to feel exhausted for a while coming back. You might feel a little bit iffy. So keep crushing it and keep on moving forward and keep us posted. Good for you, man. James, don't want to upset the fact doctor. The fat doctor? I almost said fact doctor, which is the complete opposite. Definitely not a fact doctor. How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese? No facts coming out of her mouth. The only thing her mouth is good for is going in. Get it? Going in? That's right. That's right. Get it? Because she just keeps on eating food. Don't want to upset the fat doctor, but who are we kidding? Exactly. She's going to be upset no matter what. Here is my before and swolter. Instead of after, the before and swolter. I like it. The before wasn't my heaviest, but at a time where I was under a lot of stress from work, no exercise, and eating shitty foods constantly. The after, a keto/carnivore lifestyle, strength training, and support from the Swole fam. Hashtag 7 pillars. Let's take a look at this. Of course, 8 years apart. And dude, come on now. Stop playing with me, bro. Your eyesight improved. And your beard's looking nice and Salt and peppery. Looking good, dude. You went for the full dome. I like it. I like it. James, fantastic. Now, this is 8 years apart. And of course, he started his journey probably before, this is 8 years ago. We started, the Swole Fam launched in 2016. But this is like a throwback picture. But look at what you can do in 8 years. Not the same guy at all. Not the same guy mentally and not the same guy physically, for sure. And, of course, he says in 2014, that picture on the left, that's not even his heaviest, but like a completely different person. And of course, it's not a full body picture. He's not in a swimsuit or something like that. You don't have to see him half naked. It's the same fucking shirt, which is great. I really appreciate the fact that he's wearing the same shirt and you could see it looser around his body. But dude, the thickness, like your face is thinned out, your chest, you're looking great, dude. Fucking awesome. Let's get a round of applause. Dude, in 8 years, I know, right? Peaceful Bandit writes, he looks 8 years younger, not older. How'd you do that? That's the difference between chronological age and biological age. So obviously, today is 8 years later than the first picture. But biologically, he might even be younger than he was in the first picture. So remember, it's not about how many days you've been on this earth. It's about how old your body is. And that is a huge thing. I mean, today I'm going to be 39 this year. So if you go back a few decades, when you were 40, you were suffering from back pain and knee pain, and you're kind of on the back nine. And a lot of people still treat their lives like that today. But if you take care of your health and you invest in your health with physical training, of course, all the 7 pillars that we preach every day, you can absolutely change your life and completely reverse your age. And I'm not saying you're going to be able to stay alive forever, but you are going to have a more youthful appearance. You're going to have a more youthful outlook. You're going to be just physically more able, more capable. And I feel better today than I did 10 years ago. Even me. And I've been training because I eat better than I did 10 years ago. I train better than I did 10 years ago. I do everything better than I did 10 years ago because I have experience and I made better choices and I learned along that pathway. I didn't just keep on doing the same old shit because I was addicted to the foods and I didn't want to change. And no, I'm continuously looking for new things to do, and I'm continuously looking for improvements is what I mean. So you look great, dude. You literally look younger. It's unreal. Good for you. Now, speaking of amazing fucking pictures and posts, we got a couple more. So hold on to your nips. Hold on. What's in the box? All right. Jeremy with an O. Jerome. All right, Jeremy writes, I had a physical today. My blood pressure was the best it has been in years. I did observe that nearly all of the nurses were obese. When I said I was taking beef liver supplements, my nurse said, gross, why would you do that? When I told her about the value of beef liver, she said it was disgusting. I wanted to tell her I have no desire to listen to someone who obviously has no clue about nutrition. The good news is that Noah and I are definitely showing a difference even at the doctor. I can't wait to see what our blood work shows. You two keep on crushing it, man. This is Jeremy and Noah. And if you've been following the show, and of course, if you're part of the Swole fam, you know that they are a father-son tag team duo that are just crushing it. So I'm definitely interested in hearing more about this. Keep on getting after it. And yeah, it's very humbling when you know that, when you're looking at people that are supposed to be in a place, and again, it's sick care. Nurses, the doctors, they are there when you're fucked up. And I think doctors are necessary. I think nurses are necessary. I think emergency medicine is very necessary. I think most of what nurses and doctors do is just babysit people that don't take care of their health and then pass out prescriptions that just prolong their lives and just keep them hooked on these things and no lifestyle change. Like a lot of times they're just not able, they're not educated enough, and they're not equipped with the time and the effort and the tools in order to actually implement any of these changes in their patients' lives, which is unfortunate because a lot of people get into the medical field because they want to help people, but it's really sick care. It's just covering symptoms up. It doesn't get to the root cause of the problem. So yeah, when you know like, hey, beef liver, like, ew, why would you do that? Look, if you're walking around as a nurse or a doctor and you're obese, it's just, why would you listen to someone who's not healthy? It's like, practice what you preach. If you know what you're doing, then you should be super healthy. Shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? All right. We got 2 more posts. We'll take one from Sean first, and the next one is a great one with pictures and stuff. So we can embellish in that one. Sean says, today was one of the toughest days mentally to tackle this leg session. I was trying to talk myself out of it all day. By the time I got home, I just told myself, you want the results, you put in the damn work. Legs are toast. On another note, my safety squat bar shipped today. Fuck yeah, Sean. I just got mine in last week. It's awesome. I love it. It's my first safety squat bar, and I am super stoked that I made that purchase. They are great. They are excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right. Last post. My God, what amazing Swole fan posts. Rachel, check this out. Y'all know how much I love progress photos and videos. Here's my 2022 fitness update. I remember becoming so excited whenever my arms started to become toned back in 2019, about a year after I started my fitness journey. The fat had finally begun to go away, making room for the guns, as I lamely called them. They were more like water guns, like a party toy you'd give to an infant rather than a real gun, but I didn't care. I had muscle for the first time in a long time. I still recall sending photos to my trainer after spotting the definition for the first time, proudly flexing my barely there muscles in someone else's bathroom mirror. I didn't want to wait to get home to document the progress. My tiny muscles were proof that I was doing something right. I was eating healthy, completing my strength training exercise, and taking care of myself overall. I was, by all means, proud of myself. That wasn't something I was used to feeling at the time. Some may see muscles as vanity, and that's fine. They can be. But to me, they're evidence of dedication, consistency, and hard work. I love my muscles and my curves equally because I know I have worked hard for both of them. I love that my body is capable of lifting heavy weights, and I secretly like knowing that I can lift more than some guys. But perhaps more importantly, I love knowing that I'm truly, genuinely happy with the woman I have become, and honestly, is there anything more rewarding than that? Well, I wouldn't know how to be happy with the woman I've become because I'm a man, but I think I understand exactly where you're coming from, Rachel. Fan-fucking-tastic. Let's look at some pictures of Rachel and this is fucking Christ. This is absolutely awesome. Can anyone find where Rachel went? Something, I don't know. Did the girl on the left eat Rachel or spit Rachel out? Like, did you shed your fat suit, Rachel? I mean, I guess you did. If you're just listening, you're missing out on this picture. From the left, May 2018, on the right, March 2022, and fuck me sideways, inside out, and backwards, and twice on Tuesday. You are looking absolutely unbelievable. I think we got another picture. Yeah, let's look at the side shot. So we went from water guns. I think we got a couple bazookas here. So on the left, 2018, on the right, 2022, and holy crap. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, everything is just, you're a different, all right, that's a different person. That's a different fucking person. I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the first picture for a second. Sheesh. My God. 4 years. All right, so here's a point we'll make. We kind of talked like this last time. You know, we say, I forget what we talked about this. Maybe it was in the round table, but I talk about on a TikTok video. I talk a lot. We all know that. But the point that I always like to make is the time is going by anyway. So I had a 2018. Everyone here was alive in 2018. So what's the point of not taking action? Like, you almost have to make the argument to not take action. It doesn't make sense because the 4 years are going to go by anyway, are they not? I had a 2018. You all had a 2018. All you listening, all those ear holes that I'm fucking right now with a knowledge cock, and Rachel, we're tag teaming your ear holes. You had a 2018. So now we're in 2020. Now we're in 2022. Imagine doing nothing, doing jack shit, not changing at all. You'd be in the same fucking position. The point is, the time is going anyway. The time is disappearing. The time is going to be no more. So why not take action and do something with your fucking time? Invest in your health. Rachel has a new lease on life. She's more confident. She looks fucking amazing. And in comparison to the way she used to look, fat acceptance is fat phobic. Fuck that shit. She looks 1,000 times better than she did on the left. She looks 1,000 times better. Healthier. Her skin looks better. Her muscle tone, her posture. Can you imagine how amazing Rachel feels? Why can't you do that? Of course, no matter what it is, what skill you want to learn, whatever value you want to add to your life, start now is my point. Start now. The 4 years is going to disappear. The 8 years from the previous post is going to disappear. What are you doing to make a difference? What are you doing to make a difference? What are you doing? Matthew writes, that's an example of small daily changes and improvements over a long term. Yeah. And that time is going to go. That time is going to go anyway. So, more applause. Rachel, for fuck's sake, man. Bruh.
He's on fire!
That's intense. I don't even know what to say about that. Rachel, I'm flabbergasted. Amazing. Perhaps a swole slut? Drop it in the comments down below. Hashtag swole slut. More applause.
I am the danger.
All the soundboards. Hashtag swole slut for a chance to win today's swole card if you think you have a chance, or if you want to nominate someone, hint, hint. Man, that's an amazing post. But we got some questions coming up right now. We're in some knowledge cock. We're going to take only a couple questions because tomorrow we have Ask Papa Swolio live, the Sunday fun day. Red, white, and swole Q&A-ness. So we got a lot of Q's and we got a lot of brown eye tomorrow. So that's all questions. If you're new to the show, we'll just take tons of questions tomorrow. So we'll only take a couple right now. And we got a lot of stuff to cover in balls deep. And we're deep into this man cast already. And I'm hungry as fuck, and I want to go see the puppy. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Now, we'll stay here, but we will make sure that we'll take a lot of questions tomorrow. So in other words, if you don't get your question answered today, be here for tomorrow's episode. Also, we'll take a few. Tyler, Papa Swolio, is music good for the mind, physically and mentally? Sure. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to music. Sure. Find something you like. If you like to listen to music while you're training, then listen to music. Music can be great, can be relaxing, can get you excited, can trigger amazing memories. I mean, music's great. Just find something you like. And if you don't know what you like, honestly, when I first started listening to music, it's very much easier nowadays to find music you like. When I was young, I remember I went to, it's funny, I don't have the CD anymore, but it was one of those MTV Buzzbin video CDs. It was like 10 top songs. So I didn't know. So my mom and I, we went to a music store and I was like, I don't know what music I like. And he recommended me this CD. And I look back on it, it was like fucking Rob Zombie. It was Stone Temple Pilots. It was Blind Melon. It was it was an epic mix. And I loved that. I listened to it over and over and over again. It's much easier to find songs that you like now. But what's great is on like Pandora or Spotify, find one song that you like. And usually they will recommend or they'll automatically play other songs. And they'll call it like, if you like, let's say, I don't know, Balls Deep, the song called Balls Deep, and then it'll be like Balls Deep Radio, and it'll play automatic mixes of songs in addition to the one that you like. So just try different stuff. Yeah, Matthew. Oh, dude, it was great. It was the kind of thing that you listen to the CD so many times, you know the order of the songs. It was Cranberries. It was Blind Melon, Stone Temple Pilots, Bush, Rob Zombie, Danzig, Mother. Oh, it was a sick mix. Especially for not knowing what music I liked. Oh, it was epic. Oh, it was Gin Blossoms, Hey Jealousy. Oh, it was a great CD to get started. It was awesome. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, 80s music is great too. Okay, let's see here. Hirosi's Pro. Papa Swole, I used to be fat, then lost all the weight. Now I'm trying to bulk again, and I can't seem to be gaining weight. I got a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I can't really help you. I mean, you're not eating enough. You're not gaining weight. You're not eating enough. But if you also have leaky gut or issues, you'll have problems absorbing nutrients. I can't really answer that question without having more detail. But used to be fat, lost all the weight, and you're trying to bulk again, but you can't seem to be gaining weight. Well, you're definitely not eating enough. You might also be really subconsciously trying not to eat too much because you don't want to be fat anymore. So there's like a mental block with you eating as much as you need to eat. So look into that and maybe come back on the podcast, show up for a live stream tomorrow for the Red, White, and Swole. Sunday Funny Q&A and ask your question in more detail. Happy to help. All right, Boeta Brendan, Papa Swolio. What is the... I don't know why I'm talking like Mario. It's me, Mario, a Papa Swolio. What is the best exercises or any tips to focus on the real deltoids? Let's pretend he talks like this. The best exercise or any tips to focus on rear delts. Yeah, make sure that you are... make sure you're working full range of motion. The posterior deltoids function in terms of shoulder extension, external rotation, and horizontal abduction, abduction. So you can do great work on the deltoids with dumbbells. Doing prone rear deltoid rows are fantastic. You could also use cables. If you have cables or bands, absolutely fantastic for doing cable crossovers. You don't have to bend forward when you're using the cables because the cables provide the tension and the direction. So if you use a crossover machine at the gym, those are fantastic. You could use single arm or two arm. Also, exercises like cobras and prone presses are excellent for hitting the rear deltoids. You could also make sure you're strengthening your posterior rotator cuff, doing external rotation exercises, YTAs, and you can Google those. And also doing something like face pulls are a great exercise for the rear delts also. So it doesn't mean you have to do all of them, but you have to find the ones that work best for you. And what I did to grow my delts, my posterior deltoid, this is what anyone should do. Anyone listening, if you have a body part that is weaker, in other words, that you want to bring it up, like it's just not developing properly, train it first. You should always be doing that. I used to train, I always wanted rear deltoid. I always saw people when I first started bodybuilding, for myself, not professionally or anything. But when I started lifting hard, I always saw people that were bulky, all internally rotated with like flat posterior, like flat shoulders in the back. It looked awful. So I'm like, I want posterior deltoids that are going to be fucking popping out. So every time I did upper body, every time I did shoulders, I just crushed my posterior deltoid first. Every shoulder day or every upper body day, whatever I'm doing today, I'm still crushing rear deltoids first. So do it first. Do it first. Any body parts that are lagging, train them first in your workout. Train them first. All right. Tyler, how can I be successful with fitness content, starting to build an audience and work up over time? That's how you do it. Provide value to your audience in the manner in which you are able to communicate best, whether it's a podcast or YouTube videos or writing blogs. Starting to build an audience, that's all it is. How can I be successful with fitness content? Make sure you're creating content that you enjoy creating and you're helping people. So if you're providing value to people, make sure you're doing it authentically, because my best advice is to not make content that people want at the expense of what you enjoy doing. So if you're making content that people want, but you're enjoying the way you make it, that's what you have to mash together. Because if you're not being authentic, it's going to come through. You're going to be miserable and you end up selling your soul for subscribers or for money or for advertising or for your audience. And then you end up just having a fucking job. So if you're making something, this is you. This is something that you need to want to do. So my real opinion is you can be inspired by some people, but I would actually be very hesitant to look and to see what other people do. You got to be careful about watching what other people do. I rarely consume anyone's content, especially fitness stuff. And when I say fitness stuff, it doesn't mean I'm not always learning or listening, but I'm not watching like, hey, how are they doing this? How are they doing this? Because I don't care how they're doing it. I really don't care what most of other people are doing. They're creating content. Cool. So am I. I'm creating content. I'm not sitting around consuming their content. You all know when I'm listening to stuff, that's political stuff. I'm listening to financial content. I guess that's where I consume most of my information when it comes to fitness stuff. And of course, I'm listening about nutrition. I'm trying to stay up with some of the things that are most important to improve the 7 pillars and such like that. And the stuff that we talk about. But in terms of creating your content, make sure it's yours. And one of the benefits of keeping your head down and creating your content is that you're not copying or mimicking other people. You're making it your way. And in closing, remember, anyone creating content out there, there's only one of you. So don't try to be someone else, because there's only one, for example, training with Tyler. There's only one Tyler. Well, there's many Tylers, but there's only one of you, bro. There's only one Papa Swole. There's only one Daily Swole. There's only one Swole fam. That's why I always said to people, like, I don't have competition. I'm not competing with any, I don't care. Other people have programs and stuff. Yeah, but other people do stuff online. Other people have channels. Shocker. Other people have businesses. Oh, who would have thunk it? Okay, but I don't have competition because I'm not competing with anyone. That's just my mindset. I don't have competition. That's not cocky. That's not ego. That just means I'm doing my thing. There's only one of me. There's only one Swole fan. There's only one of all of you and only one Daily Swole. And that's all I need. So do things your way and be authentic to you. And then, you become invaluable to your audience. So that's probably the best advice that I can give for anyone making content. The best fam in the realm. Let's see, Alex, I keep getting banned on Facebook because it has gotten so fucking PC, but it has been actually helped me focus on my life and goals more, to be honest. Glad to catch this stream. Fuck yeah. It certainly is bullshit. I agree. That's where a lot of people, we're going to go balls deep. So thank you for the questions, fam. You know what's funny is that people were saying because they banned all the social media stuff in Russia and everything like that, everyone's saying that Russia is going to be leaps and bounds. They're going to hit their next renaissance because everyone's going to be off Instagram and TikTok and they're going to actually improve their lives because now that they're banned because of the war and stuff. We'll take one more because Tapritty has been here since the beginning. My arms are weak. What is the best way to start out to build them up? It depends on why they're weak. Have you downloaded your copy of the 7 pillars? Are you approaching your life and your fitness holistically, like in terms of all 7 pillars? Are you doing compound lifts? Like, I need to know a little bit more of what you're doing because isolation exercise is great, but it only matters what the rest of your training looks like. But the fundamentals work. The basics really do work optimally. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep. All right, fam, we are getting into some balls deep content. I'm not sure how much time we'll have for all this because there's a lot of sloppy shit that's been floating around this cesspool. Let's see. We got a couple articles and then we're going to get into some videos because we got a couple videos, but these articles are things I've kind of seen over the last couple days and I did not want to miss it. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Wait, no, I can't see the picture. Oh no, I can't see the picture. Oh no, I can. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's cute. All right, so this is a problem. See, this is a problem. So this is probably what's going to be happening now because Mama Swolio is now, when I'm on the live stream, now she's going to be texting me pictures of the Tainty Boy. So I get pictures like this now. Oh, he's such a cute, good boy. He's such a good boy. Look at those fucking paws. And like I said, he's got a little cut on his nose, but yeah, look at those paws. Look, like this dog is going to be fucking enormous. So he's 3 months old. 3 months old. Look at the size of those meat sticks. Those are sausages. His hands are like the same size as his face. Yeah, I got the big old floppy ears. So this boy is going to be eating big. So I'm going to have he's going to be inspiring me to get bigger, apparently. He's thick and swole. Damn right. Okay, so we have a couple articles. This one, let's start here. What we got?
What's in the box?
You're such a good puppers. So I saw this and I thought this was kind of interesting in the sense, says a record 105,752 Americans died of a drug overdose. Okay, of a drug overdose. 105,000, really 106,000, probably more too. A drug overdose from October 2020 to 2021 as nation's opioid epidemic continues to spiral. So let's pause for a second. The details of this are awful. There's really no good way around this. The details are really also not important for the point I want to make here. The headline's enough. So 106,000 Americans dying from a drug overdose in the last year, October 2020 to 2021. At the same time, the mainstream media is fear-mongering everyone about COVID, like hide under your bed, like the boogeyman's coming to get you. We know it's barely dangerous to most people. Okay, if you're healthy. Most people aren't healthy. So we know that, yeah, a lot of us have close family or friends and people that have had major issues with COVID. Shocker. People are very unhealthy in this country. So I'm not trying to diminish anyone's grieving or anyone's serious situations, but most people in this world, let alone this country, are extremely unhealthy. So it's not surprising that people have problems, but it's usually immunocompromised and obesity related issues and such. So 105,000 Americans, or 106,000, died of a drug overdose. How much of this was from lockdowns? Right? Increased. It's more. How much of this is from like lockdowns, depression, loss of jobs, stress? How much is, remember, alcohol shrinks your fucking brain. Alcohol is terrible for you. Everything was shut down in this country. But hey, liquor stores were open, so you could still booze your face off and still kill yourself that way. Thank you, government. Thank you for allowing us to still kill ourselves with alcohol. So I wonder if these numbers were listed as COVID deaths. I wonder if the 106,000 people dying from drug overdoses, I wonder if they died with COVID or not. So just thinking.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
You switch the samples.
Just a thought. Just a thought. It's terrible. I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's fucking awful. But can we focus on this shit? On the fucking things that are really killing people? This is preventable. Okay? Whether the CCP releases another virus or not, that's not preventable. Okay? We really should be getting on preventing that. But at the same time, this is something that can be prevented. Certainly can be prevented. All right. Before I get too pissed off after that, let's talk about peepees and
Boys
vajayjays.
have a penis, girls have vagina.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about trans stuff because it's a Daily Swole and we'll talk about whatever I want. So this is an article that was saying this woman, in other words, quote, "I knew the hormones wouldn't work. Why did they play with her life?" Bereaved mom blames LA County for her teenage daughter's suicide, claiming school pushed her to transition to a male instead of properly treating her depression. Abigail Martinez, 53, has accused her child's LA County school of being responsible for Yaley's, Lyaeli, suicide and failing properly to treat her depression. So we know this is happening. We know there's grooming going on in the schools. We know that there's this like gender activism. The teachers' unions, teachers are no longer teachers for the most, or in many cases, they're actually activists, and they are intent on brainwashing your children and feeding into their delusions. Okay. And there are some unique situations that where maybe transitioning would be appropriate, but probably should be done once the person's grown and let's say developed enough to make their own decision that can affect the rest of their lives. And many people that transition young are suffering from depression, commit suicide, and regret doing that. So this is fucked up. And of course, I don't know the entire story. This was just something new popping out. I'm sure there's going to be a lawsuit and all these other issues. She said that her daughter was a sophomore, 15 or 16, when she began trying to figure out her sexuality, something that the mother thought was normal at that age, which it is. But the mother claims the school began telling her to go to these LGBT groups behind my back. So behind the mother's back. She went from questioning her sexuality to her gender. The mom said that Yaley's peers pushed the idea that she was depressed because she felt she was actually a boy, which the school allegedly supported. The mother claims an older trans student also coached, quote in quotes, Yaley on what to tell social workers to put her into foster care so the state would pay for her gender surgery. So obviously this is still something coming out, but this is not something new. Okay? This is obviously happening, and it's happening in many places around the country, and it's terrible. And of course, the relentless manipulation and the lies around the quote, "Don't Say Gay" bill, which is not, I forget the actual name, but it's not the "Don't Say Gay" bill. I don't even think they say the word gay in there. But that's what's going on in Florida, and I live in Florida. So that's like the thing that everyone's kicking around, screaming, when all it does is put the responsibility on the parents to raise our children and not activists in the classroom. It's protecting the children and it's protecting the family unit. How horrible that is. So all you ridiculous liberals out there that think you can brainwash children, yeah, how about stopping that? How about teaching them arithmetic and teaching them how to do taxes and how to be, humans and interact with other kids and not teach them about sexuality and, I don't know, trying to lower the age of consent and all that shit. How about that? How about that?
Matt Damon.
Why can't school be school? I mean, everyone hit puberty. You guys know. You remember puberty? You're confused. You're like, oh my God, why is my dick hard? I don't know why my dick's hard. Why is that girl that was a friend of mine? Why do I look at her like that? Like she looks, I don't know, different. I mean, kids go through that. And some kids are going to be lesbians and some kids are going to be gay men. And that's cool. That's fine. But they can make that choice. Like what happened to lesbians? What happened to just gay men? Gay men. We have a close gay couple, like friends of ours. They're friends of Mama Swole, and then and they're great, and they are so like offended by all this shit. They are so offended. They're like, what the? They're so anti woke. It's illogical. It's not about being progressive and It's not. It's about control, and it's just delusional. It doesn't make sense. So I think that people can have that choice. If they do want to transition, then do it. But not when you're 14, for fuck's sake. Not when you're 12, not when you're a child and you're dealing with, you're eating shitty fucking foods, right? That's shrinking your goddamn taint and killing your testosterone or jacking up your estrogen. You're confused by all this woke symbolism and ideology pumped into the schools, into Disney fucking movies, into every TV show. It's just nonsense for kids. TikTok and Instagram, it's all biased towards this trash. Let kids be kids. Let kids be kids. They're going to grow up. They're going to figure this shit out. And they're going to be able to be their own people. Stop trying to manipulate them when they are just little balls of clay, not even fully developed. Come on now, fam. Come on now, fam. Gorillas. Gorillas. All right. And yeah, this is a lot of articles here, but I want to get these because this was stuff that might be, it's not super fresh. Speaking about sexuality, and again, not saying there's anything wrong with what you want to do with your life. Again, that's what the beautiful thing about a free country is. You could do what you want. But what you can't do is make the playing field, pun intended, unfair. And that's when people have a problem. It's not about, what's morally right or wrong. Everyone's going to have their own opinion, obviously. But when you have men competing against women, it's not going to work out because men are stronger, men are faster, right? I mean, it's just physically superior on average, like by far. We talk about this, like just biological males are stronger and faster and, better at, they're going to perform better at most sports than women, So in other words, trans swimmer Leah Thomas, this guy that just, I don't know why the NCAA is pandering to this fucking bullshit. It's insane. So the trans swimmer, aka a man competing against women, blows away competition to win the 500-yard freestyle at the NCAA championships, but the crowd goes wild for the second place winner on the podium. You know why? Do you know why? Do you know fucking why? It's because that's the winner. Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
What happened to your queer party friends?
You don't say. Okay? I don't hate any of these people. I don't hate Leah Thomas. I get pissed off when logic gets thrown out the fucking window. All right? That's why I'm salty. That's why we're going a little deeper today. It's so frustrating. Okay? The second place woman won. But a man beat her. Oh, well, here, we'll give it to Leah Thomas. Okay. Are we going to stop pretending that this makes any fucking sense? I can't believe that there are grown adults literally going along with this. And people don't think that mass formation psychosis exists. You literally have people that are hypnotized with this nonsense. They're scared out of their mind and they just walk along with it. You can see how people just go along with horrific genocides and atrocities because this shit, even at a low level, is psychotic. It's insane. It's insane. I have no problem with Leah Thomas swimming. I don't think anyone here in the chat is hateful or I don't go swim. I think there should be a trans division. How easy would that be? If he wants to live his life like a woman, do it. Surgeries, whatever. Live your life. Live your life. But you can compete against other men that are also trans. Why is that so hard? I'll wait. I'll wait for that to make sense. Anyone. Again, no one is saying that Leah Thomas should not swim. You're not allowed in a pool. Does anyone fucking care? Not like that, but it should be fair. It should be with other trans swimmers. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Annika. All right, so Annika is our resident swimmer. What do you think, Annika? Obviously, well, she thinks logically. Yes, trans division for an even playing field. Wow, let's get a round of applause. And Annika, she competes swimming. Why is this hard, people? Why is this hard? That's what she said, right? Ha, get it? Okay, fine. All right, too soon?
Biggest dickus?
Definitely a biggest dickus. There's too much biggest dickus in the pool. And a women's race. It's not complicated, okay? You grew up as a man, and you have a lot of testosterone, a lot of muscle, tone, strength, capacity, bone density. You compete against other people who want to transition to be females that grew up as men. And we're done. Cool. The problem is it's probably going to end up like the WNBA and no one's going to watch it. You want more attention and you want to win, right? So you want to win. I'm not saying that Leah Thomas transitioned so he would win because he sucked, probably would finish last place as a male, but now all of a sudden you're first. It's funny how that works. So, yeah, I agree. Or that. I agree with that too. SH, or at least an open class where anyone who wants to compete with all genders has the option. I don't think that's even a problem either. Why not? An open division. Hey, open division, anyone can compete. I don't think anyone, if you are competing, if the playing field is fair, and if you want to do like an open division and everyone knows, okay, the open division means that you are bum, 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 then everyone agrees. Women compete against women, men compete against men, or an open division where you can be male, female, transition, whatever the fuck you want. Or you can have a trans division. We don't want like 19 divisions, but maybe something like that. 3, 4, maybe just an open. That way open doesn't, I think that's probably good. Like men swimming, women swimming. That way you want to say like trans swimming. All right, fine. Then have open, men, women, and open division, whatever. And open could just be the trans. Who cares? I'm just saying like it should be at least that. I don't see why this is even happening. I can't believe that what you would think would be intelligent people, like the NCAA, can you believe anything that anyone says anymore? Can you believe any of these institutions? Seriously, can you believe anything that this institution says? We're going to look at this shit from the NCAA and be like, oh my God, you guys are fucking idiots. And then pay attention to everything else that they do. Like, how can this actually, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense. This is literally, you ready for this? I've said this many times. If LeBron James wears, I don't know, if he's like, now I'm Labrina James, and he plays in the WNBA, no one would watch it still. I don't know. I've never met any person on this planet that has ever watched a WNBA game. I don't even know I've never seen one. I've seen a replay once or twice, I think. I don't know. No one watches it because people rather see higher levels of competition. I'm not saying they shouldn't have one, but if you had LeBron James play in the WNBA, no one would still watch it. He would still flop. He would still cry like a little bitch, but he would dominate. He's already dominating in the NBA. Imagine. So all he has to do is pretend like he's a woman, and then he gets to play in the WNBA. It doesn't make sense. If that doesn't make sense, then this doesn't make sense. All right. And again, America, baby. Only in America. Yeah. So again, I'm not saying that someone can't live their lives the way, look, again, Leah Thomas, you want to transition? You go and do your thing, right? Live your life the way you want to. That's the beauty of having the ability to do so. And, you know, we've had lots of people serve in this nation's military and protect this country and, you know, those ideals. And we all agree you should be free to do what you want. People can approve it or disapprove it. It's your life. You live the way you want to. When it comes to competition needs to be on a playing field that can go, that's fair. Otherwise, then it's not a competition. So what also pissed me off, and I will finish here, the problem is also the other swimmers. Why did any of the other swimmers compete? Seriously, what they all should have done is right when the bell or the gun went off, they just stood there and they said, fuck this. Or they jumped in the water and then got out. Why are the other swimmers not standing up to this? Just don't compete. Let Leah swim himself and then be like, fuck this. Why are you competing? You're embarrassing yourselves as women. No joke. Just don't compete. Boycott. Say, I'm not going to fucking swim. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to win. Stand up for what you fucking believe in. You know, any of them, none of them believe in this shit. There's no fucking way the other chicks believe any of this stuff. There's no way, and they're pissed off, but they're too afraid to say something about it, or they're going to whisper or post something on Instagram after the fact. Just don't fucking do it. All right. Anyway, women, if you want all your rights revoked, then so be it. But this is on you. Fucking stand up and say something for once. All right. Not for once, but you know what I mean. With this shit. God damn it. I just pissed me off.
He's on fire!
You pissed me off. Like, ladies, have you forgotten? Look, women's rights have come a long way. Long way. Women are awesome. Women are awesome. Hell, trans people can be awesome. But when it comes to competing, when it comes to competition, you do it against, I don't know, your own kind. And it sounds like, oh my God, it sounds nasty. Your own kind. Well, yeah, as long as the playing field is fair. If it's like a mental game or like a mental pursuit, you're doing like a Rubik's Cube or you're doing some kind of like advanced mathematics, you know, a brain is a brain. There are brilliant women, brilliant men. But I mean, you know, you're trying to make something equal across the board in terms of the opportunity to be successful, to win. When it comes to physical competition, it's just a no-brainer. Yeah, women are awesome. It's just ridiculous. You have all these women that are competing, trying so hard to succeed, and then and this chick comes in second fucking place when she won. NCAA 500-yard freestyle championships. And the entire crowd goes wild for the second place winner. So everyone in the fucking stadium is like, this is retarded. This is absolutely insane. So they barely cheered for Leah. So on the podium, Thomas was given the medal amid boos and some cheers. By contrast, the second place competitor was given a huge cheer at her crowning. You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say. So everyone knows that it's all full of shit, but you're going along with it. You're paying for tickets. You're showing up. The women are still racing against it. Should be dead silent. And everyone should have gotten up and fucking left. I mean, it's just, you're letting it happen. Anyone that's there and anyone that's competed, anyone that actually swam, you're letting it happen. So you're the one to blame. All right, let's get into some more shit. That was just a rant. Everyone's different. I think everyone has the right to live their life the way they want to live. If you want to transition, you want to do that stuff, that's fine. That's who you want to be with. You want to be with a man, you want to be with a woman. I don't care what you do in your private life. Like, I don't think anyone cares. But when it comes to physical competition like that, look, you're not putting one over on us. It's so stupid and blatant. No, I'm not buying it. No, it does not work. It's a no. It's a hard fucking no. You want to call me a meanie? Oh, you're a transphobe. Fuck you. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're just embarrassed to speak your mind because, I don't know, someone's going to have thoughts about you. I'm just pissed off. I think the rant made sense. I think it made sense. I don't know. I think we went deep enough. What do you think?
Boom shakalaka!
All right. Next. Just ranting about this shit. Look, yeah, Look, all right, here, one last part here. So Kaylin writes, have a transgender Olympics. Why not? Why not? Look, you have the Special Olympics. They're not complaining. What if someone, I don't know, what if an Olympian was like, I'm going to be ableist, or what is it? I mean, I'm just going to pretend to be handicapped. I mean, you wouldn't allow someone, you wouldn't allow anyone in the regular Olympics to compete in the Special Olympics and they would just win gold, right? Like the wheelchair race or something like that. Like you just have someone like just jogging casually and win. Yeah, I won. Everyone's like, yay. But I identify as someone who's physically challenged. I identify as someone who's a paraplegic. Can you identify as that? No, why not? Why not? Why can't you? Why can't you? Because it's fucking stupid. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You wouldn't allow that. It'd be like, you're disgusting. Oh my God. Same thing. Same fucking thing. All right, pick a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. We're still online, baby. We're still streaming. We're still streaming. We're still streaming, baby. All right. Let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let's go with Cerny. Cerny. Hey, where's my weak thing? Yeah.
And that's the way, I like it. Is she on the sunshine bun?
I got hairy legs.
Oh, okay. So Cerny with number 2. Cerny with number 2. All right. What we got here? Cerny, we got a fat jingle. Fuck you, Cerny. God damn it. What do we got? Everyone blame Cerny.
What's in the box?
God damn it. This is going to be bad. I know it.
Fat bodies are worthy if they're healthy or they're not.
Fuck!
And if you say that that's not true, I'll kick you in the crotch. You say you're just concerned, but I know that's insincere. And if you don't stop trolling, I will kick you in the rear. Then this is not a virtue, and there's no reason to gloat. And if you post a before and after, I'll kick you in the throat. It's okay to have your belly, so you have your double chins. And if you're all like you, that's gross, I'll kick you in the shins. Bodies aren't your business, no need to be unkind. It's 2021 and it's fat people's time to shine.
It's talking
it's okay to be seen, and you deserve to take up space. And if anyone says otherwise, I'll kick them in the face. Yes, we're choosing violence,
is
but that's to it too. And if you're feeling very attacked, then you have some work to do.
Oh, burns us, precious. Perks exercises. What in the fuck was that? What did they say? I don't know. I just saw a lot of jingle jingle and a lot of jiggle jiggle. Well, that was nauseating, disgusting, and I barely looked at any of it because it was gross. If you're just listening, it was 3 obese chicks slapping their guts and making some stupid song about being fat. So quickly, let's, there we go. All right, let's go back to the new Swole pup. Let's go back to Tainty Boy. Let's go back to Rufus Reeves over here. Thank you. All right, so Nicole was like, we deserve puppy pics for that shit. Yeah, we're going back quickly to the new pup. We're going back. That's nice. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, I feel better now. Yeah. So this was, what was the name? I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to look at it again. Madison Dance, and then it says LIF ... Madison Dance Life. Madison Dance Life. Maybe Madison Dan's life or lifestyle. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, they're gaining. They're gaining in more ways than one. My God. Cerny, what in the actual fuck?
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn!
Ugh. All right, pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Come on, bring it back around.
You need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck was that? That was unnecessary. Went right from trans stuff into that. God, we are just getting all the punches. All right, Kaylin, bring us home now. Kaylin, Gypsy Snowwolf, SH, Peaceful Bandit, Superman, number 1. Let's go, number 1. Hey,
Fucking people.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Good thing I'm not a smaller-bodied white man. Look at these gains. Yow. All right.
Yow.
All right.
Yow.
Settle down. All right, here we go. What was it? Number 1, Kaylin. All right, so Kaylin, you better be coming up huge on this one. This is called Being Obese is Normal. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the next one's a short one, so hopefully this will be not super painful, but I'm sure it will be. Being obese is normal. Well, just because it's average or it's being normalized or so many people are, just by the title, just because so many fucking people are obese doesn't mean they're equating normal to being a good thing. Just because everyone's fat doesn't mean it's good. All right. If you don't, Jesus Christ, one, if you're just listening right now, you are a lucky motherfucker. You are a lucky beach if you are only on audio. This chick has pink hair, of course. No one's shocked by that. She does have a lip piercing, and she has a septum piercing the size of all the Infinity Stones. So Thanos just like broke off the stones, bent the glove into like a circle, and then shoved it in this chick's nostril. She's responding to a post that says, "Why do you think being obese is normal? It's unhealthy and unnatural. The fact you're glorifying it is another reason society is fucked." I don't know who this person is, but that is on point. Yeah, it is unhealthy. It is. They are glorifying it. Society is pretty fucked, but I mean, I'm optimistic, kind of. I have to be. I mean, not being optimistic is not going to be fun. I mean, I'm kind of, all right. And being obese is just because it's common. Normal does not mean normal. So here's the thing. They're using the word normal, but they should be using the word common. Obesity is common. Normal, no. Common and normal are different. So let's hear what this train wreck has to say.
Wow. So I would like to address each of these things separately. So first of all, why do you think being fat is normal? Why do you think it's not? 2/3 of the American population are classified as being in higher weight bodies.
Nope. You go fuck yourself. 2/3 of the American population are not in higher weight bodies. They are obese. They're fat. They're really fat to the point where they're classified as obese, which almost can be synonymous with wider than they're tall. Okay. If you look like a circle, it's like a circle. It's not a higher weight body. Are you a person of size? You must be a human of unusual size. Oh, a higher weight body. I got to hear that again. My God. Hold on to your brain cells.
I think being fat is normal. Why do you think it's not? 2/3 of the American population are classified as being in higher weight bodies. That seems like the literal definition of normal, as in it is the norm.
Oh my God. Sweetheart, you are an idiot. There's nothing else to say. You are not smart. At all. It's common. It's common. It's not normal. It's common. There's too many analogies and it's too easy to make. You guys can do this in the comments. Let's continue.
Not only that, but the biological processes that allow me to store and keep fat on my body are what kept all of humanity alive through famine, through winters, through times of scarcity.
Sweetheart, the last thing you're dealing with is scarcity. There's nothing scarce about you. I mean, there might be a metal shortage because of whatever the hell you got going on in your face. Ain't nothing scarce about this video. Oh no, you did not say any of that. There's no fucking way you said that. The reason why you're morbidly obese is because you're morbidly obese because thousands of years ago, people had famine. Hundreds of years ago, people had famine. You mean because your body is always trying to desperately find food? Because it's hard to find food in nature. It's hard to find food in nature. But when you go hunting at the local Taco Bell, my dear, that's not surviving a famine. That's you feeding an impulse that you can't shut off. You are fat, grotesquely obese because of your terrible lifestyle habits. The human body is an amazing machine. And just because it has evolved over millennia to desperately try to obtain calories because it's very hard to find food in nature and not die, that you are allowed to be excessively human. Excessively human. That's what you are. You're excessively human. I think that was Rob Zombie. More human than human. You're just way more human than is necessary. It has nothing to do with your evolution. It has to do with your terrible lifestyle habits. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Let's continue.
In fact, things like dieting cause you to ultimately gain weight because your body senses a famine and does its biological job to then store fat to keep you alive for the next famine.
That's not even true. So you starve yourself and then justify overconsumption because you're starving yourself, not getting enough nutrients. So then you overindulge and use that as an excuse. Again, terrible lifestyle habits. Stupid diets is part of the terrible lifestyle habits. Understand that if you actually eat properly, it's not dieting, it's your diet. And you actually don't have to worry about that seesaw yo-yo bullshit because you're actually doing it right, but you don't want to do it right. You don't want to try. You don't want to change your lifestyle because it's inconvenient. It's easier for you to, I don't know, spew bullshit on TikTok. By the way, if you click on that comment when you're posting a video, you can actually set the timer shorter so it doesn't cover half your fucking face. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying from a creator standpoint. I actually appreciate the shade you're throwing on that horrific haircut, but just saying. Just a thought.
Seems pretty fucking normal to me.
No, yeah. Diabetes is normal. This is called fat girl posing. Ah, the grift continues. Well, thanks, honey buns. Really appreciate it. That's a huge bitch. Great video, by the way. Fucking mook. All right, I'm not even spending more time on that. That was a train wreck. I can't even. My brain is going to explode if I am literally up to here this entire episode. Those articles and these posts are just fucking ridiculous. That song just made me. Fuck my life, man. All right, last video. This is called Fat Phobia Will Age Out. This is a 16-second video from one of our favorite Chundergunches, and It'll all be over soon, fam.
Every year, fat phobia becomes less and less acceptable.
Thank God.
So in about 10 or 15 years, I don't want to see y'all pretending like you didn't enjoy and engage in fat phobic content.
I'm going to do that one more time because I don't even know what she just said. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
Every year, fat phobia becomes less and less acceptable.
Oh, fat phobia becomes less and less acceptable. I took it as your stupid insanity. Blaming other people and pretending fat phobia exists is becoming, because I think your stupid bullshit is less acceptable. So I actually made that error. Nice septum piercing, by the way. Yeah, you mean your nonsense, your woke bullshit? That's very old. Blaming everyone for your problems. You just want to eat cake and not do anything, and you're going to blame everyone else on TikTok. That's cute. Very helpful to society. I'm really glad that we're going to be able to compete in the next 20 or 30 years with this seismic economic shift and geopolitical change that we're going through. Thank you for participating and really supporting everything that we need to do in this country to, I don't know, be productive as a nation. Good stuff. Let's continue here.
So in about 10 or 15 years, I don't want to see y'all pretending like you didn't enjoy and engage in fat phobic content.
If you mean slapping dumb twunts upside the head like you, digitally, of course, I would love to in real life, but I don't hit morons. Yeah, if you call common sense fat phobic, sure, go fuck yourself. I'll see you in episode 3943, and I'll be doing the same fucking thing. So go fuck yourself. I got a soundboard for that. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Let's go. What a fucking man cast. All right. Hold on a second. There we go. Nice. I'm going to have to take more pictures of the pup, and then we'll just show puppy pictures. There we go. Very nice. Come on, man. No, Brandon, we're showing puppy pictures. Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to create a folder with cute pictures of Rufus, and then we're going to be able to wash that out on a daily basis. That's better. You're a good boy, you tainty boy. He's so tainty. He's a good boy. Oh my God. Fuck. Let's see. Elijah, when they get an Infinifat president, they're going to make a list of people who watched fat phobic content. Oh yeah, it's going to be like the McCarthy hearings. There's going to be hunting, right? Can you imagine fat people coming to your door? We have reports that someone was watching fat phobic content. Nice. All right. There's a tainty boy. He's a set of paws with a body attached. This dog is fucking huge. He's huge. Those paws, those big meat sticks. I can't get enough. I know, it's like paws with a head. Oh my God. All right. Gonna go see the pup. Gonna eat some food. I know. Good old Rufus. Good old Rufus Reeves. Good old boy. Good old tainty boy. All right, fam. We got amazing Swole card. What a great... come on. It was fun. It was a good time. To be honest, I kind of I don't want to see it. I don't know what that song was about. I just couldn't help but vomit the whole time. There's nothing to say about it. There's nothing to say. I can't. Yeah, here, Elijah, I'm here because someone saw a Swole fam flag in your garage. Oh my God, that'll be the day. I love it. Pedro, Papa Swole, how is Papa handling him? Great. Yeah, they're great. My mom's actually here too, and she has her two little chihuahuas, so they're kind of barking. It was good. He got socialized right away, but him and Papa, she was kind of bummed out because he ate her food too. But she'll set him in his place. So they get along great, no issues, but she's still in charge. She's the alpha. She's the alpha pup. She'll put him in his place. But he's huge already, so but they've been getting along fine. Sniffing. They're all playing outside, singing the sun, so good stuff so far. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, fam, let's, what we got here? So a reminder, by the way, tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live, so we'll see you for questions tomorrow. By the way, we have our accountability meeting Monday at 12 noon Eastern time. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. I know, he's eating your steak. All right, Monday, March 21st, 12 noon Eastern time. Be there. Of course, tomorrow we have the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funny Q&A. So lots of questions. Lots of questions. Make sure that you are here. We will take a lot of questions tomorrow. So if you didn't get your question answered today, pure questions. Pure questions tomorrow. Promise. I appreciate the fact that I know some of you had more questions, but we didn't get to as many today. But tomorrow, tons and tons and tons of questions. And maybe we'll do a couple poop posts tomorrow too. We got a couple in the fold that we haven't gotten to. But today's Swole card. Fam, I think y'all already know today's Swole card. Who's a swole slut? Who's a swole slut? Congratulations! Rachel, you sloppy whorish beesh. You are a sloppy swole slut, and we love you. Congratulations, Rachel. Everyone, can you go and comment on Rachel's post? This is in the Facebook group. I'm not sure if Rachel's watching live, but she's listening to it. Rachel, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card. 2143 in the subject, your mailing address in the bio, the email, all the Swole fam agrees. What an amazing story. The post was great. It was solid, got me amped up. And again, I blame all of you. I blame all of you, Beaches. Like, we do these posts and I just want to fucking lift after. I get so amped. You all are crushing it every fucking day. And it's frustrating because it's like 10:15. I'm hungry. It's a Saturday night. I want to pump now. I want to make some fucking gains. I might bang out some push-ups or some shit like that. But Rachel, you guys make me just want to pump. You guys make me. That's why I like doing the show early in the day. It's like, okay, I just fucking train. But my God, Rachel, you're crushing it. So make sure you comment. Let her know that you want today's Swole card in the Facebook group. That's where the post was. Send us that email. Rachel, you rock. Keep it up. Keep us posted. Fam, go have a great rest of your evening. And I will see all the rest of you beaches in the Telegram chat. I might even post a couple more pictures of Rufus in there. You'll be seeing a lot more of him. And I think we're going to have to get a Rufus folder that way. And he's going to have his little tainty bed right there after he gets trained. Oh, by the way, he already marked his territory in the office. So very nice. Very nice. Well done. Well done. Well done. Didn't pee anywhere in the house. Decided to come in, sniff around the office. I'm like, hey, buddy, you like the place? Walked over here. Just pissed right on the. I'm like, very nice. Excellent. So good boy. Yes, a good boy. All right, so we'll have a folder. That way you can wash out this trash every fucking day. But fam, let's nut this beach. Go have a great rest of your evening. Rachel, congratulations. And let's fucking do it again tomorrow. You're not blacklisted for Swole cards, Matthew. My goodness gracious.
I'm a fair guy, but it's making me absolutely crazy.
Pedro, rigged like an NCAA swim meet or a Dominion voting system. God damn, you guys are savage.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn!
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
A jelly donut?
Now I know you'd love to just sit there and keep being not slim, but we gotta work a little today, okay?
You switch the samples.
Oh yeah, switch the samples, baby.
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
You switch the samples.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth.
Let's do some math.
$1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 trillion. Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a race car.
Doesn't age well. Get it? Get it? Get it? Ho!
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the bowl and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Oh, he's got hairy legs. Did you know that? The president's got hairy legs. Isn't that fucking interesting? It's so interesting. We needed to know that too, didn't we?
We choose truth over facts.
made me happy.
Nailed it again.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each. Because
Emotional damage.
your father was a woman.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
No hands. How's he doing? How's he doing it? I'll tell you a little secret. Coming close. Coming close. Come here. Come here. Shh, shh, shh. It's with my dick. It's with my fucking dick. You already know that.
Well, I'll be damned.
You already know that. It's with that fucking cock. Oh, fam. Thank you for being here. Make sure you join the fam, swolenormousx.com, and join the greatest people in the realm, crushing it every single day. 7 pillars, day in and day out. You hear all the posts here. If you're still listening to this podcast, if you're watching, you're still not a member, go fuck yourself. Join us today. Come on now. You know I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. But seriously, go fuck yourself. No, for real. For real. Go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. No, kind of kidding. All right, join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. And remember, Monday, we have a live call at 12 noon in place of the episode, so don't miss out. Tomorrow, we'll be back for some more questions. I love you all. I'm just kidding. Most of you are fam anyway, but if you're not, check us out, swolenormousx.com, and check out all our memberships and share the live stream, share the podcast. And if you don't want to join or can't join, I get it. Keep on listening to the Mancast. Join us on the live stream, thedailyswole.com for all those links. And super stoked to have you back here again mañana. Thank you, Elijah. Good night, Papa and Rufus. Indeed. We'll have to get some Rufus apparel now, too. Fam, we'll see you then. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new